I like to go in the exit. Tell them, honey.
How's everybody doing?
Great.
Good, how are you?
Freezing. Shouldn't be this cold in South Florida. Subtropical climate, too cold for me. Anyway, guys, welcome to the Everglades. My name is John. Basically, what you're in right now, one of the natural wonders of the world. It's a little chilly today, but certainly a beautiful day. Most of the time, it's really hot. Nonetheless, basically one of the natural wonders. This is just one of 3 parts. So each part is completely different. They kind of work together. Go ahead. So what you're in now is not a swamp, it's a river. In fact, as a whole, the Everglades is about 120 miles long, 60 to 80 miles wide. The River of Grass flows naturally at a half a mile in 24 hours. Slowest river in the world. In fact, it doesn't even go all the way straight down to Florida Bay as it's supposed to, because of this road you see right here that goes from Miami to Naples, blocks it, they spit the water out the sides. But the reality is now you have the other side of the river here. Mother Nature adapts, you know. She tends to laugh at us as well. The water levels out here should be 12 to 16 inches, and now they're dropping, yes. A few months ago with all the rain and storms, and still on the north side, you have what? Hey, buddy, it's okay. You have water levels waist deep, chest deep, which is devastation. So what happens when the water gets up too high is the mammals can't walk from hammock to hammock. Panther, deer, bear, wild hog, water this deep they'll walk, water this deep they gotta swim, they're not gonna do that. Would you? Yeah,
No.
Yeah.
And of course, my little angel here. Yeah, sometimes an angel. Penelope is her name. This is our native red-shouldered hawk. You can see where they get their name from. Red-shouldered hawk, most common raptor in the Everglades right here. So, known as a raptor. And the term raptor simply meaning to grab and take away. As you can see right here, hawk, eagle, falcon, owl, osprey, kite. Most raptors 3 toes in one, with the exception of the owl. 2 in the front, 2 in the back, better leverage, stronger grip on one of those guys. This is how they catch their food. You do not want to get grabbed by her feet. What you really don't want to get grabbed by is a big owl. Yeah, a little different. They can squeeze with about 1,000 pounds of pressure. The great horned owl you have out here.
Wow.
This one can squeeze about what I can squeeze. 100 pounds, maybe 150. Jokes get worse. Trust me.
You're the best.
Prepare yourself. Mortality rate first year is 70%. If there's a nest of 3, 1 make it to 1. Goes up the next year to 90%, and the average lifespan in the wild for these birds is 3 years. So it's a girl, easy to tell. Attitude. I love her. She does not care about me one bit. She'll follow me like your dog follows you. The difference being is your dog loves you, my bird loves the food we're looking for. In the wild, they're monogamous though. Mommy and daddy stay together forever in the wild. Yeah. Has nothing to do with love and affection. Has to do with working together. What an interesting concept. Anybody know fastest animal in the world? Not a cheetah. Peregrine falcon. Cheetah is the fastest land animal, so it's kind of a trick question there. The reality is the fastest animal in the world, peregrine falcon, dives after food at over 200 miles an hour. So the record tells us 242 miles an hour. I remember reading that 25 years ago. 304 miles an hour is the most recent I've heard. So do you guys see any alligators out there? You see any cute ones though? Bet you didn't see anything as cute as little Wally. He's the cutest alligator in the Everglades. So we have Wally the alligator, Florida's top predator, simple purpose in life, balanced nature. He's also the runt of the litter. So he was smaller than his brothers and sisters. He had 60 brothers and sisters, by the way.
Wow.
60. So if he was born out here in the wild, he probably wouldn't be with us today. Only the very strongest will survive. He needs attention. Birds eat them. Ooh, I almost flew out of my hand there. Otters eat them. Big alligators love to eat baby alligators. Wally, Tessie, American alligator, and crocodile. Alligator, crocodile, many differences. When they're little, look at the nose. Round on an alligator, pointing at a crocodile. When they're little, look at their nose. When they're big, do not look at their nose. Round nose, pointy nose. Forget all that noise. This one looks happy, this one looks angry. What you see is what you get, trust me. See the different colors? 23 species, 23 color variations. They have to blend into the environment. It's all about camouflage. Ultimate means of survival. So basically, so when they hatched, they were 5 inches. Started in my bathtub, now my backyard. Grow like this, 1 foot per year. Yeah, once they get to 6 feet, my size, it will slow down. Now instead of growing long, they'll start to get heavy. Start to get wide. Sound familiar? He lives 60 years. He can live over 100 years. So both native to the Everglades. Only place on the planet alligators and crocodiles exist is right here. They both live here, just not together. River of Grass, Big Cypress. Freshwater alligator. Florida has over 1 million alligators. Crocodiles, Everglades. Not easy to find. About 1 hour south on the coast, Florida Bay. Saltwater crocodile. The American crocodile, one of 2 true saltwater crocs. Crocodile, all 12 species, could live in fresh or salt water. Just depends on the region they come from. This guy can swim across the ocean. Like all crocodiles, he still has to drink fresh water. If you Google this, you can watch the video of sharks and crocodiles feeding on a whale carcass together at the same time. Middle of the ocean. Cool stuff. Anyway, if you go to the Keys, you'll drive to his home. You won't see any though. We have 1 million of these and 2,000 of these. More endangered species here in Florida than anybody in the continental U.S. Habitat destruction. Doesn't matter where you live, folks. Before we save animals, we have to save their home. Save the planet. Trees, grass, rocks, and water. So in Florida, crocodiles, they live on quiet beaches. Y'all been to our quiet beaches yet? Welcome to Florida. No such thing. 2 hours north of here, you're not finding a crocodile. 12 hours north of here right now, you can find an alligator sitting in a frozen pond in North Carolina, dealing with it. Anyway, the biggest difference is the most important. Watch how fast he runs. Ready? So fun when you're not afraid. Yeah, this is dangerous. This is much more dangerous. That's really all you need to know about alligators and crocodiles. Bigger, stronger, faster right here. This is a different beast. You know his brain is bigger, he's got extra vertebrae, big crocodiles, different intentions. So some crocodiles, 2 meters, some crocodiles, 8 meters. Some eat fish and birds, and some eat wildebeest and zebra. See the pores? If he eats something that's salty, he'll excrete salt and digest bones into dust. So really, big crocs are built for eating something that's big and salty. He's so friendly, just don't bite my fingers. I'd be careful in Costa Rica. In the past 15 years, their numbers have tripled. Awesome for the crocodile. Scary for the surfer, that's for sure. Yeah, but the reality is alligators are not built for eating something big and salty. And if he tried, he would get very sick. I have that effect on things, you know. But the thing about an alligator is they eat small things that fit in their mouth, generally speaking, because of the pecking order. Every lake you see out here is connected to each other. Right? So if you have that lake in your backyard, then you have an alligator in your backyard. And when people see them, we love them, we want to help them, so we feed them. This is what people do. Birds and ducks and dogs and cats, they need our help, right? No, they don't. When you feed an alligator now, every time they get hungry, they think of people. They don't know the difference between the hand and the food and the hand in it. Give me food. Grab and they pull you right underwater. Mainly female alligators. They're all like popsicles right now. Freezing cold. Ooh, you hear the noise? There you go. Don't want to lose anybody again. Oh. The bones on the back act as a solar panel to absorb heat. So he lays there, he's warming up his body, preparing for tonight. It's going to get cold again. So, slow motion. Most of the time, if you approach an alligator this size, they want to run away from you. But they all are different. Some will run, some will get defensive. What he's not going to do is get up and start chasing me all over the place. He doesn't work like that. He's got full blast 1 minute. If he misses, he's done for the day. Goes to the sun, lays there, recharges, try again tomorrow. These things are not going to just randomly chase you. If you get out to make an emergency stop and there's an alligator in the canal, he's not going to chase you all out to your car. He's not doing that. It's when you get close to the river's edge and you make a mistake. Natural selection. That's what this guy is here to do, balance nature. The tail also very powerful. The main purpose for the tail, propeller. Hold the legs to the side, use the propeller, the tail like a propeller, hitting speeds of about 15 to 20 miles an hour in short bursts. If he hits you with the tail in the leg, it hurts. If he hits you with the tail in the head, you're going to sleep. The teeth are used to grab hold. You can see how the mouth works. He's in frozen mode right now, but if you touch, they close. So look on top of her head from the tip of her nose, straight back. You see the nostrils to the eyes, and behind the eyes are a slit, which are the ear flaps. Underwater, top of the head, they can smell, see, and hear everything going on. Smell a dead animal, 1.5 kilometers. Hear fish jump in the water about 100 meters. This can tell the difference between me walking and a dog walking. They can feel the difference in vibrations. Small brain, big mouth. Sound familiar? See the tongue? See the blind spot? And when you touch, it's the bottom jaw that moves, as you can see. Now let's watch the dinosaur walk.
Came back because I wanted to see if the jokes got better.
Oh, thanks.
And they did. But I want to thank you. It's an awesome show. But I was actually kind of curious as to how you're allowed to have the crocodile, because it is endangered, right?
Oh yeah. With me, the permits I have to have, it goes by danger level. So even if it's an endangered species, I can have it if it was born here in Florida.
Okay.
If it was born in Georgia, I would have to have a special permit to get that endangered species to Florida. But it was born here. The thing is that class 1 license. It's different than an alligator license. So it's 1,000 hours within a year working with that specific animal, and you need to have signed off by 2 people. Now I've had my crocodile permit since 1996.
Nice.
So
that's not the first crocodile either.
Oh no.
Do you release them when you're?
No, they're all farm captive raised.
Okay.
Well, if you feed them once, that's it. So once they're born in captivity, they're in captivity. You can't get rid of it.
Kind of the same thing with the bird.
Yeah, you know what I mean.